urge Houston City Council to approve items 51 and 52 on today's agenda regarding Cullinan Park at Oyster Creek. I am a niece of Nina Cullinan, whose bequest to the Houston Parks Board in honor of her parents was essential to the acquisition of the land for this park. In her will, she mandated a place for passive recreation, quiet reflection, and reverence for nature. After some early, this was in 1983, she died in her request. The park was acquired in 1989. After some early and beneficial improvements, the park became densely overgrown and unsafe. Far from Houston Center and the Houston Parks Department's reach, the park was neglected for over 20 years. Seeing the park's poor condition, members of our family banded together in 2010 and established the Cullinan Park Conservancy to enhance and protect the park's natural beauty. I'm now on the board of that conservancy and can tell you that Ms. Cullinan's closest descendants are in favor of the interlocal agreement, which transfers maintenance and operations of the park to the city of Sugar Land. We are eager to see the park cared for and used in accordance with her vision. The Conservancy is supporting these agreements and is committed to increasing access to the park, raising necessary funds for improvements, and realizing Ms. Cullinan's idea. So my thanks to you, Mayor Parker, to Joe Turner, James Koski, and Steve Kirkland, all of whom helped work to make this effort successful, and to you, City Council members, for your consideration of the agreements on today's agenda. Thank you.
Thank you for being down here. This transaction started with the mayor of Sugar Land and I were sitting next to each other on a long plane flight, and we talked about the needs of this park, and one of the critical elements, though, was a group of citizens willing to step up and also form the Conservancy to really invest in the park. As always, forward-thinking Houstonians acquired this park many, many years ago, but it remains on the farthest reaches of the city of Houston and really outside our effective operational control. And so this is an example of governments coming together to do the right thing for the taxpayers. It is still a City of Houston park. It's still in our inventory, but like the deals we have done with Harris County, where joint operations, Sugar Land has stepped up and will be assuming the day-to-day operations of this park, which is actually a park well used by the residents of Sugar Land. So this is a win-win and a good example of government cooperation, and I think everybody can be involved. Councilmember Robinson.
Thank you, Mayor. Emily, it's so nice to see you here. Thank you for coming down and sharing a little bit about what we saw in the Quality of Life Committee meeting a few weeks ago. It was a very compelling presentation. I encourage my colleagues to all support this. We've been friends for a long time, and thanks for everything you do.
Councilmember Stark.
Thank you. Thank you. These are smart ways to handle these situations, and we appreciate the willingness to work with the city. We know that there's challenges that we're facing, and we appreciate the opportunity to work with all entities that are willing to step up. Mary, it poses a question for me with the comment you made that it's still city-owned property with an extended lease or an interlocal agreement for maintenance. And with that, does that stay within the inventory when we're marketing our city as far as green space owned by the city, when we use it first and/or whoever's promoting the city?
Yes, but some of it's actually, one tract is City of Houston, the other is still in the Houston Parks Board, I believe. So, but it is in, it's probably going to be double counted actually, because it's in our park. We own it, it is our park. Right. But they operate it, and
but you know why I asked
it'll have a joint information on the park itself.
You know why I asked the question?
Yes,
marketing efforts of the city.
It's a big piece of parkland. We hate to take it out of our total inventory, and then we look like we're parks poor for doing the right thing.
Yes, thank you.